The Mavic Mini 2, you guys can see there's two. I'm gonna get the combo.
Hello guys, did I regret not getting the Mavic Mini 2 on October 30th before the release date? Well guys, not really. I had experience with DJI before. Actually, I bought the Mavic Pro Black Edition, the black version, and I had it 3 days before it was release date, and also the Obsidian Phantom 4 Pro Obsidian. And I think I had it like 2 days before it was release date. It was brick. You cannot fly, of course, and you have to register with DJI, and it was not recognizing it. And even though you got the app, it was still not doing it. I mean, you can break it, like if that's what you want to do, but to tell you the truth, guys, even though you get a chance to hack it and fly the drone, you will lose your warranty on it right away because apparently it's not been registered and activation and all that kind of stuff yet to DJI. So also guys, it's paperweight, man. Like 500, 600 bucks. It's just gonna be, you're gonna be waiting a couple of days until until it's actually release date. The reason why I did this video because I just want to show it to you guys. It's actually much faster now getting it from DJI instead of us waiting for months to get our order straight, or from getting it from China or somewhere else. And I don't want my friend to get fired and for this, and I think Best Buy is probably gonna get charged maybe like what, 50 to $30,000 for fine for DJI doing this. So I don't know about those people who are doing the video, doing unboxing. Maybe their co-worker, they work there, but they're not supposed to do that. And I guess two people got away with it. So I'm the third person, so they break it. They put a strike on it, so they make sure Best Buy is not, or they're gonna get charged $50,000 to $30,000. Plus, anyway, guys, I don't want my friend to get fired from. I can force myself, be like, hey man, those people sold it to me, to them. Why can't I get it? But I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a beta tester anyway, because I actually bought this drone. But anyway, guys, I actually already predicted it before when it was leaked. I already know it's gonna have the same feature as older Mavic, the first version, with the modification of the Mavic Air 2. And that's the reason why I made this video. It was a joke video that I did, but I'm just letting you guys know that it's the same kind of weight and probably the same flight time. And that's the reason why I put the Mavic Air and the Mini 2 together, to just showing you guys that that's what's gonna be on this drone. So it's gonna be 4K 30 on the Mini 2. You guys already seen the spec, and it's also gonna have an AccuSync, I think 2.0 on it. That's a good thing because you want the good, I would say the range and the signal that we all want. You know what I mean? Not just the Wi-Fi. And I think it's gonna be better that way. And is it really worth to upgrade? To tell you the truth, man, having a Mavic Air 2 drone already, and I expect a lot from a Mavic Mini 2. I mean, I was expecting to be, in my thought of my view, that it's going to be actually smaller than it's supposed to be, the current one, and it's just have a little bit, obstacle avoidance everywhere. But to tell you the truth, I don't really care about obstacle avoidance because it's going to be a tiny drone. The sky is big, and I mean, the only thing that we really want on the Mavic Mini 2 is active track, and hopefully DJI will add that on this feature. And also, guys, that we want to have is a hyperlapse on it, because I mean, it already has like what, 31 minutes flight time. Hopefully it has hyperlapse, and also hyperlapse waypoints, and the zoom in zoom out feature, the same thing with the Mavic Air 2. And that's gonna be awesome. We're gonna go ahead and see what's all about. I'm gonna put this Mavic Mini 2 in extreme condition. You can see here, I buy my own drone. I do a bunch of crazy stuff with it, It's gonna be my daily drone every time. So, and you guys gonna see what it can do and what's it all about. And I'm not really care about the 4K, be honest with you, because even my Mavic Air 2, I shoot 27K, and I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, I do go 4K 60, or sometimes, I just do 4K 30 or something like that, or slow motion. But most of the time, and I'm pretty happy with 27K. I would say. I guess everybody got different preferences. Some people just want the quality of the drone. And I just want to say about the obstacle avoidance. It's a good feature to have, but when you want the drone to follow you, there is really no drones out there. It's like really autonomous. Yes, they do have like the Skydio, the Ultra Robotic, Evo 2, and but to me, it's still like a toddler drone. It means like you still gotta babysit them. I mean, yeah, it will dodge object, but it has to have certain lighting, and it's just more to. It's one of those things like you always have to worry about, and it cannot dodge birds. There's no way it can dodge birds yet, and Skydio, I didn't, you've seen the videos out there. You see a bunch of crashes, and you also see a bunch of crashes on the Evo 2, you know, and like I said, there's really no perfect drones right now in this moment. Maybe 5 years to 10 years from now, but for what you're using it for, it's tiny. Mavic Mini 2 is the way to go, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and check it out, see what's this all about. But I'm like, to myself, I'm not really surprised with it. I already know it's the same kind of platform as the Mavic Mini. Just few changes to the Mavic Air design, and that's about it. And yeah, hopefully everything good. And I know it's still a beta, because when I got this Mavic Air 2, when I had it like what, a week. I mean, actually, the first time when I got my Mavic Air 2, my battery failed. So I couldn't even fly the drone. I basically just unboxing it, and that was it. I couldn't even do anything. So I have to contact the company where I bought it from and send me another one. So that's like another 2 weeks right there. Actually, like 3 weeks until I got my drone again, my Mavic Air 2. And like I said, I mean, hopefully DJI did not rush on this Mavic Mini 2, because that's one thing that it actually concerns me. Like, is it really worth to buy it right now that is still a beta? You're still gonna have problems with it. You're still gonna do a lot of firmware update, because I mean, the first Mavic Mini is already been, bunch of stuff has already been fixed on it. But hopefully it's good, promising, and we're just gonna go ahead and see how this Mavic Mini 2, how it works. And I just can't wait. I mean, I just can't wait to put this thing in extreme condition. So if you guys tune into my channel, just go watch that, and you guys gonna go ahead and see how this thing, see what's all about. If it's worth the money, is it worth the time and the effort? Selling your previous drone. I would say, like, it's all about. You know what I mean? We're gonna go ahead and see if this thing can actually be better than a Mavic Mini 2 while having it in real environment of daily using, I would say. And yeah, would be interesting. So I kind of know it already, and how the design is gonna be. And I know they're gonna be few changes on it, because I already know that DJI, that was like, I would say, #1 sale of that year. I mean, they sell so many Mavics Mini compared to Skydio 2, and also I would say the Ultra Robotics Evo 2. And that's the reason why DJI is basically, put everything back. It's basically like, if it's not broken, why fix it, So that's what they did. They just add little parts to the Mavic Air and Air 2, I'm sorry. And they put the controller and made it a little bit better. And to me, guys, I actually like the controller of the Mavic Air 2 because of the battery that you can actually charge your phone. You know, if your phone is low in battery, you can actually charge it up. And you can actually use the smart controller, I think on this Mavic Mini 2 and also, of course, with your Mavic Air 2. But to tell you the truth, I mean, you can actually sell the Mavic Mini 2 controller and get yourself the smart controller, but I like iOS. I like iPhone 12, you know, and that's what I'm getting, the Max, the Pro version. And I just, for me, you know, I rather just like using a phone. It's just the way I am. I've been using, you know, smartphone before I even get to drones. You know, the first Phantom that I had, I actually have the smartphone. You know, I actually have the iPhone, I would say, you know, and ever since, that's been in my nature, especially flying drones. And I'm just not into Android, you know, using Android. I did use Galaxy 8 before, and I was just not content with it. Maybe we all are different. They're different preferences, you know. I'm not saying which one is best for you. I'm just, there's a lot of options you can do now. You know, you can get the smart controller, but the price for you getting it, I mean, you can buy yourself a Mac. You can actually buy yourself a what, iPad Pro, you know, for $700 with 256 gig. You know, that's like no brainer right there. And then what happened if you do crash your drone, right? Then you're stuck with a smart controller, you know. Or what happened if you something, you know, you're stuck with the controller. See that? That's the thing, that sometimes it's better if you just have the smartphone, because most of the time you're gonna have your smartphone with you, you know, or your iPad or your, you know, iPad Pro. So to me, smart controller is not an option. I'm not gonna get it. I never did. I don't really, because I already know I'm not gonna be content with it. Plus, even though the screen is bright, if you've been flying drones, you know how to. You eventually gonna learn how to fly to get away from the sun. You know, and there's always gonna be shades everywhere. You're gonna learn that. I mean, to me, it's using a smart controller, I would just, you know, to me, it's preferences, you know. I'm happy with the phone. I mean, you can just put get yourself one of those hood for your phone and you're good to go, or your iPad, you know. And to me, I just like using iOS devices, you know, especially on the drones. And especially something happen or crash, I got it on the recording, screen recording, so it's much easier for me to access it right away. And just in case, you know, maybe DJI don't want to share stuff with you, or you know, or the fly record or anything like that, then you're not gonna get the full analysis on your if you do something happen to your Mavic Mini 2. But anyway, guys, this is my thought of it. I'm just sharing to you guys, and I'm just showing you guys also my experiencing with DJI drones. And you know, before you're purchasing it or anything like that, I'm just giving you options. You know, like, what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys put in a comment, and I'm just telling you guys everything that my experience with today trying to get the Mavic Mini 2. And to tell you guys the truth, I'm not, you know, I'm not like upset or anything like that. I mean, I can wait. It's better for me to wait anyway. So, and again, I just want to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.